recording. We'll be right back. Give me a second. Push it in the chair because I forgot it earlier. Pushing in the chair. Make sure everything is in order. Everything's in order. Everything is in order. Let's begin. I'm gonna take my phone out of my pocket. Because we're gonna need it for this video. We're gonna need it. Okay. I don't know. Position it like that. Leave it like that. This right there. I think that's good. Where do I begin? Mainly, hello. Sorry for the wait. You see, I've done videos on this channel for a very long time. Well, in my opinion, it's a very long time. To you, it could be rather short compared to, well, other YouTubers. And this entire video is just purely about the one on my other channel, Kings and Kazma, which I just want to go through my own videos real quick. Oh, that's nice. I think that's nice. Let's go back. Let's go all the way back to the very first one to start it all off. I want to talk about the UFC career because if I haven't already told you, the original plans for UFC 3 was to Corey Blazer was supposed to come in and destroy. Well, not destroy, but just make his presence known, so the whole King Kazma fight, him versus King Kazma, wouldn't be a surprise. It would just be like completely out there and be like, we got it, we got this. But no, this was never the plan from when I started 2 years ago. Wow, it's only been 2 years. Wow, it feels shorter. I feel like it's only been once. It's been 2 years. So we're about to make 3 years. 3 years of you fighting in the UFC and WWE, because we did them both around the same time, yeah. Yeah, we did. So, in particular, this entire video is me just talking about the career that I set for him. Like, the original thing for him was just supposed to be just some random... No, it was not supposed to be random, was it? No, it wasn't. Because I really thought about this before I started doing it. Because I watched some other people do it, and I thought it would be pretty cool for me to do it also. Make my own custom character, and do things that I wish I could actually do, but sadly I am not fit enough to do those things. So it was like, nah, not happening. I started playing UFC. It was pretty fun. Every single fight was something. I'm looking through it right now to make sure I'm not going to get anything wrong here. From the first UFC video that was uploaded, that has King Kazma in it. Let me clarify, it has King Kazma in it. It was UFC 2 Middleweight Challenge 2 years ago. It's the first one for King Kazma. It's the first one. After this one, we went to my mother's house and we played against my little brothers. And I beat Isaiah playing it, and that was my second win. Because I just crushed it for the first one. That's what I call it Middleweight Challenge. The original thing for Middleweight Challenge was supposed to be me fighting a bunch of middleweights, but then I abandoned it so quickly. And I don't think I got back to it. I don't think I did. Then after that one we have, yeah, but it wasn't, but this one wasn't King Kazma, was it? This fight right here wasn't King Kazma. The entire idea of everything that happened was supposed to be building up until I get to someone that I felt just outclassed me to the point to where I couldn't make a comeback. And that's what happened. It happened much later than I thought it was going to. So, but before we just jump too far ahead, let's keep going for UFC 2. we had the Kings and Cosmo. Well, Cosmo versus Brown match because I didn't want to spell Isaiah's name. The fight was pretty unique, I guess. It wasn't really. It was basically. I think I was. Not Muay Thai. What was I doing? I think I was doing Thai. Not Thai. I forgot which one was. I was doing judo. And I was against a boxer. Because Brown is a boxer. And we had that little fight, and I won quickly. No real competition. Is this one? I don't think that's a. Let me see. I have to watch this one. I have to watch this one to see if this is the fight I'm thinking of. Because it's been a while since I've seen him. It's falling, isn't it? Just put you there so you don't fall. Oh my gosh. Was this the fight I'm thinking of? If this is, that's pretty cool. This was the CM Punk fight. Where I remember doing this. We were all taking turns to see who could beat CM Punk. And we were playing on like the hardest difficulty. I don't remember. I remember the fight. I don't remember who won it though. Did I win it? Did I win? I did. Wait, I did. Yeah, I did. I won that fight. Then we step into cause like right after it, you have like Call of Duty videos. Then you have my little brother trying it. Then we do the one when the Conor McGregor and Floyd Mayweather fight was gonna happen. So I did this fight, which was my first fight against Conor McGregor. Wait, yeah, it's my first fight against Conor McGregor. So we're just gonna quickly tally that. That counts as 1. That's 2, 3, and 4. That's 4-0. That's me becoming 4-0. And then, wait, I'm gonna make sure I'm counting right, because that's 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, that's 5. That's 5. 5. It's me becoming 5-0, which wasn't that much. Even now, it's still not that much for me. Because, like, right after this, I did those little Minecraft videos, which I didn't even know what I was originally going to do. It was just, one was Minecraft with little brother, and the other one was Minecraft blowing up the Minecraft sign, which I spelled sign wrong, and I didn't realize it. And then I did a whole Rice Gum video, my edit video, another Minecraft video, looking for an editor. Then I think I started playing WWE a lot, so I did the little challenge. Not challenge, the showcase, the custom character showcase. I did something called WWE Time, which I thought was just pretty fun to do. Yeah, I did mostly WWE videos, and that's what made me keep going now to doing WWE videos. Because originally the plan was just to do WWE. It wasn't to do UFC at all. But then I was like, I was having so much fun with it that I decided to dabble into UFC. I was trying to do it before anyone else would, because I thought it'd be kind of unique for me to do that. But then Chris Danger was doing it, and I was like, well, too late now. Then we have when I started training, because I was like, oh yeah, I'm about to just go at it for everyone. And I think I trained first with Bruce Lee, Aldo. I don't know who this Spartan was. I did different types of training. I know I did that. And then I reacted to the Logan Paul fight. The Logan Paul and... Wait, no, this... Oh, wait, no. This is the number song. Nope, that's the number song. I'm wrong. I did a lot of training now I think about it. I did a lot of training, and then I did a promo for the fight, which was the first time I had anything edited. I had it on my phone. I sent it to my tablet, and then I just uploaded it. And then I did the fight, which was a year ago, which makes my 6th victory, because I remember winning this. I remember this. I hyped it up and everything. What made it funny was the promo has more views than the actual fight itself. And this was also during the time when I was doing the 20 matches, which now think about it, past 20, but we're still gonna keep going. And then we took a small break from doing both of them, and I started trying to call out Chris Danger. I think I called the man out too many times, in my opinion. That's 1, 2, 3. In the span of a few months, I called the man out 3 times in the span of 1 month. 3 times. I must really have wanted that match. Then I did the whole thank you PewDiePie, thank you Markiplier. I played GTA Online. I went back to Undertaker versus King Kazma, but I was in W2K18. I reacted to the KSI and Deji vs Logan Paul and all that. I reacted to all that. Then I was kind of sort of building everyone else in W2K18, like just going against other wrestlers that I felt like were pretty good and would be in a pretty great match. Then I think that's when I first got back into UFC, but it wasn't purely for me, it was for other characters that I just had and I was just sitting there. I was starting to do, I was getting ready for me to basically just build everyone I had, all these custom characters. And I was doing so good until somehow the save just corrupted. If it didn't corrupt, I think I would have still been doing good now. Possibly. I don't know exactly, but I think I had some pretty good fights on my channel. I need to go back to UFC 2 for a lot of reasons. One, for the whole point of this video, but for the other custom characters that are stuck on there that hasn't been transferred to WWE, to UFC 3, which King Kazma is not the main focus for UFC 3, and that's my problem, is that what I wanted to do was way before this time. I wanted Corey Blazer to be like on a roll, like on a constant roll by himself without me playing. So when the fight did come, I could grab my phone and put some edit again, and then hype this fight, and basically show both of them training, like comparing who's doing better in the training and who's not. Like things like that. That's what I planned, but it didn't go to plan. Nothing went to plan for it. It was me. I think it was. Hold on, because after this, I think I stalked for a little bit. Yeah, because this is everybody else fighting. Yeah, this is everyone else, because I was taking a break from it and I was dealing with the WWE. Then I came back to go against. Wait, is this? Yeah, I went against Bruce Lee again. I had to make sure. I went against Bruce Lee again, yes. And I remember I won this fight. So that makes me 7-0. 6-0? 7-0. I already said 6. So 7-0. If I'm wrong, I'll correct it later. Then I did, what was the other fight after this one? A Mighty Night. A Mighty Night was supposed to be like, like how they have Fight Night? It was like a Mighty Night. And I was going to keep doing like little stuff like that and just put everybody on the match card. It was my own personal match card without actually making one. So that's one thing I liked about UFC 2 was the match card thing. Like it was to me, it was pretty cool. It was pretty cool to have. I remember this fight. Who did I go against, though? I don't remember who I went against. Was it Conor McGregor? I think I went against Conor McGregor. Yep, I went against Conor McGregor. So it makes the third time. No, the second time. This is the second time I went against Conor. So it means I'm 8-0 now, and then everyone else had their fights. And I put myself at the beginning of the show because I was like, there's no point in me being the ending. No point in me being the final act, because I shouldn't be the final act. The final act should be who was ever champion or who's ever going for a championship. And I wasn't going for one. Then I called the next one Showcase. I think I put myself. I don't think I was on the. No, I wasn't on this card, was I? Nope, I wasn't. I was not on this card at all. That's interesting. Took myself off the card. Then I think this is when I stopped playing the game, and I started more just reacting to the game, just going, and I was like, I started just like making stuff like UFC 2, use your reach and dodge part 1, because I was, even though it was stupid for me to call it part 1, because the next one isn't even about that, it's a different fight. I still won though, didn't I? Makes me 8-0. 9-0. 9. 8.
Hello, we'll win back. Word for UFC. You can see right now, just going through the way.
Wait, no. This isn't even me. No, this isn't me. No, this isn't me. This is Zay. This is Zay. This is supposed to be the older brother, but I'll explain that one in another video because that's a lot to explain right there. Then I started trying to do the untold story of me just doing a bunch of NXT matches, but the problem came in when it stopped working. The game stopped working, so I couldn't do any more videos on it, so I had to stop it abruptly. Then I did another Conor McGregor versus me, and I beat Conor in this match. I remember that one. So now I'm 8-0. Then I looked at all these, and I did all these dream WWE matches and stuff, and I did like these other random matches, just trying to show off to the characters I had. And then after that, I played Tekken all in one night. I lost a few times, but I still somehow came up on top eventually. Then I did the Khabib fight. Holy cow. That was my first loss on camera. It was my first public loss. And I remember it. I remember sitting there watching the fight, thinking that Khabib was just going to be another victim, and be like, yeah, I already beat McGregor 7 million times, you're gonna be another, and then Khabib to win. And I was like, I couldn't play because I didn't know how to play UFC 3. And you'll be like, it's the same as UFC 2, but no, the controls are a little bit different. And the minor difference is what got me. Then I started playing WWE a lot more. I just started uploading more WWE videos, and then I did that match that I even said not even worth the title, because it was supposed to be me versus Hideo Itami. And I basically just squashed Hideo Itami, and I was mad about it, but laughing on camera. I was mad because I was expecting a very intense match. I didn't get an intense match. I got a boring match that ended in a stupid way, in my opinion. So it made me mad. Then I went into sparring, and then I was like, oh, we're debuting a new character. He was supposed to be my successor. Is probably the reason, like, while I was doing WWE, he could be doing UFC 3. That was supposed to be the point of it all. And then I come back to him, being way bigger than me, and for me to fight him, and for me to, yeah. So then we did part 2 to the Khabib versus me and Khabib fight for the title, but I dumbed it down to UFC 2 because it was like, I didn't want to play UFC 3. I hated the controls so much, and I still do. I think I did 2 fights in one night that day. Did I? Let me check. I did 2 fights in one night. Did I? I think I did 2 fights in one night. Because I think I re-recorded that same night. I know I was excited for this fight. I know I won, right? Ten and 1. That's 10 and 1, by the way. Now remember this fight. Let me see. Do I say that it's I say I did it all in one night?
So, I decided to...
Yes, because it says 2 fights in one night. 2 fights in one night. So, that's 11 and 1. 11 and 1. And then I stepped out again to go back to the WWE. Did some more videos. Then I came back. No, I didn't come back. Zay lost another match, and I was like, you need to go home after this match. You really do. And then I was ready to do the UFC 3 of Corey Blazer just killing it. And then I think he won the first one. The second one he did also good. And then WDGK19 came out, and I was like, it was already out. I was just simply playing the game. I was trying to do better. But I realized I still had the Cruiserweight title and I didn't need it. So I dropped the title to X, which he did good until he dropped it, sadly, which I'm a little upset about that. I really want him to just keep going. I don't think I went back yet. I haven't gone back yet. So technically the career of King Kazma basically goes like this. It's 11-1. If I'm wrong, you look at the videos. You can look at them and just say, and just see which ones I got wrong. But the entire point of it all, this is just because I purely like doing these videos. I really do. It's been so much fun, and it's really nice for people to watch it, even if it's not that many. It's still nice for people to always watch. You don't have to give me feedback all the time, but it'll be nice to get that every now and then to tell me what am I doing wrong, what I need to work on. Because I could simply say I did a perfect fight and be the most bruised compared to my opponents, but somehow win the fight still. King Kazma has always been not an underdog, but more of a I'm going to show you better than I can tell you. The original ending for his entire career was going to be in UFC 3. When I made Corey Blazer, the idea was to make a character that looks better than him, that fights better than him, that just strictly was better. And I was going to play UFC 3, and I was going to fight my hardest. And if I lose, he takes the title, and I basically let King Kazma go into just riding the sunset, and let Corey Blazer just destroy UFC 3 and just keep constantly making videos. But as you can see, no, he didn't, because Corey Blazer kept losing too many fights, and I was like, nope, we're gonna step out of this for a while. And then I started trying to do other stuff. Like, I have this YouTube channel over here that I upload not every day. I'm trying to, but at the same time I'm not trying to. But besides really all this was just talking about the career of King Kazma. 11-1. 12 fights, only 1 loss. Wow, we were so close to beating Ronda Rousey. So close. There's a bunch of other fighters that I think can either perform better than King Kazma. That if the genders were different, I think the fight would be... if a gender was different, I think that would be a pretty cool fight. But, besides everything, I'm going to put an end to the career. I don't know when I'm going to sit down with the UFC career, because the UFC career is much different than playing WWE. It's so very different, and that's my biggest thing for this. It's because if it wasn't so different, then maybe, just maybe, I just purely would keep going, but because it's so different, and trying to remember the controls, and then going back to the other one, and then trying to remember the controls again, trying to get back adjusted to it, because I have to get comfortable with it, so I have to get back comfortable with playing UFC 2, because I'm not going to play UFC 3, I'm not going to lie to you. The fight may happen in UFC 3. You know what, I'll play UFC 3 just for the sake of playing it, because I have the game already, and everything, I guess. So I guess I'll begin training again, getting back into the game to set the fight up still. But if Corey Blazer can't perform, I'll find someone else that I think will be a better fit to be my last fight. Because I really do want to wrap up the UFC career for King Kazma. The WWE career is nowhere near over. As much as the story is messed up as it is, and that's what I'm trying to do now. I'm trying to fix it now, so I can keep going forward, which It's weird that I'm fixing the matches and everything now instead of back then, because I was just randomly uploading videos back then. Now I'm more organized for it, and I'm like, yeah, I'm ready to do this. Let's get it over with. And so this video is way too long already, so we're just gonna simply wrap everything up by simply saying this whole King Kazma thing is pretty fun to do. It's really fun. I can't wait to basically keep going. I can't wait for this. I need to get back on my schedule of recording and uploading. My schedule used to be I record all the videos throughout the weekend, and I would upload throughout the week. So like I would record like a good probably 4 or 5 videos, and I would upload one every day. I feel like that would do better for the channel, because this channel on here, it's good and everything, and the videos are different because I put on a mic and everything, and I'm talking and I'm trying to do all that, but at the same time it's a little difficult to try and do so when you have another YouTube channel that you're like, this is where I started from, this is where you started, you didn't start right here. This one's like 300 and something videos. This one doesn't. This one's probably scratching close to 200 something. But yeah, so besides really that, yeah, we're about to really get started with this. I can't wait for it. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be just mad. I don't know when I'm gonna start the I probably may start it this weekend, because today is Thursday right now as we're recording. And my wife's birthday tomorrow. Okay. So I guess we'll do it on Saturday. We'll do it on Saturday after we celebrate her birthday. No, we can't. Yeah, we can. We could do it in the afternoon time. We could do it in the afternoon time. Yeah, besides really all that, I think that's pretty much it. Unless I have something, I'm good. This is King Kazma signing out. Okay, so the recording thing's on this side instead of this side like normal. So when I do the brothers, I have to go with both of you. Okay, guys ready? Ready?